Perfect. Alright, cool. Hey, Adrian. Welcome to the stream of Mega Man ZX Advent. I'm burnt out on Resident Evil 2. Beat it like 5 times in 2 days. Assistance mode is a joke. Oh yeah, I don't know how many of you guys are on Twitter, but I reposted this the screenshot of the article from Kotaku. They said that essentially the better controls in the game completely take away from the tension, and I'm just like, these big game review sites are a joke. They just play it on easy mode and then spit out a review. I was like, the better controls don't do anything to take away the tension. Not on hardcore mode. Is it hot in here or what? Dracula's castle's burning down. That building is a control center for several energy furnaces in the surrounding city, but the Mavericks have caused an uncontrollable thermal runaway. If we don't do something, energy furnaces will explode. Welcome, Xavion Bright. Glad you guys can still make the afternoon streams. This is the first regularly scheduled afternoon stream we'll be doing. You guys can remember, usually we do 8 p.m. on Mondays, but I moved it to nights. And again, Fridays are no different. Fridays are nighttime still. They're the same time as always. It might not be nighttime for some of you guys. Oh, and also something new. I'm starting on the stream. I actually decided to become an Amazon affiliate, which basically just means that you get a special link, and anyone that buys anything from that link, the creator gets a little cut of the sale. So it helps me, it helps the channel, and you guys can buy cool stuff. But every stream I'm going to be doing, and every video, whatever the topic is, in this case Mega Man ZX Advent, I'll put a link to it in the description. And if you do decide you find the game interesting and want to actually spend the money and buy the game, you could buy it right on Amazon through that link. And like I said, it helps the channel out and you get the game. Of course, it's never required, but it's just another little extra thing here on YouTube. Screw that, gotta watch Mega Man X, nice. I feel so rusty playing this game right now because I'm still in Resident Evil 2 mode. And you guys know I spent a couple days streaming it, so it's like, my mind is like, adjusted to the Resident Evil controls, and now when I pick up a Mega Man game, I'm just like, it flusters me for a moment. I gotta get my grip on it again. Oh shit. At least I have a sub-tank. Oh my god. This is confusing. You gotta react real fast. It's crap! Oh, I'm gonna die. This game is so stingy with health! Do I have lives? How many lives do I have? So many people just want to speed through on an easy and not take in all the story elements and difficulties, right? Like, and you know what? I don't, not everyone likes playing on the hardest difficulty. I totally get that. You know, if you want to play on assisted mode or normal, whatever, you know, do what you want and enjoy it how you want to enjoy it. But if you're a game review site and you're knocking down a game, the game's tension due to the easy controls, is that really a valid criticism? Because it sounds like you just played it on easy mode and you weren't scared at all because you were safe. That's where the difference is. I don't mind people playing on easy modes, but when you have these big review sites, you know, judging a game like that, it's like, well, you're not playing it the way it was intended to be played. Like, that's... The easier modes are there for people that don't want to go through the brutal classic Resident Evil experience. When I do my review, I'm reviewing it as hardcore mode, because that's how I feel the game should be reviewed. And you can take my review and, you know, if you don't play on hardcore mode, my opinion of the game remains the same, just, it's easier. Hopefully I get to do that review probably next week sometime, because it'll probably take me the rest of the week to beat Claire B and then record, well, footage I won't have to record. I'm just going to use my stream footage because it's already there, but I'll be able to get that review done for you guys. Damn it. I really don't like this part already. I just started the day and it's already stressing me out, but you know what? This does not compare to the stress from Resident Evil. Catch up with your comments. Sorry I skipped the Resident Evil 2 remake because I want to start with a clean slate. Hey, no worries. I totally get that. I'm the same way. That's why I didn't watch anything Resident Evil 2. I barely even watched any trailers before the game aired. Plus, Kingdom Hearts is coming out tonight. I want to play it so bad. I wish I was getting Kingdom Hearts. I really do want to play that game, but I'm just so behind on the series. Like, I don't want to go to 3 without playing the others. I need to do that affiliate thing. It's really easy, Adrian. You just go on Amazon, set it up. It took me like 10 minutes. Congrats on 30K. Thanks, man. Yeah, we reached past 30K. 30,333. Channel's blown up, and I'm extremely happy about it. Yeah, if you're a big review site, you better be playing it on normal or hard. Yeah, I agree. See, the thing is, a lot of times, too, they don't even mention that they're not playing on the harder difficulty, you know? And sometimes, I admit, sometimes games will, like, for example, let's say Gears of War, right? Gears of War, when you're playing on normal versus, like, insane difficulty, it's the exact same experience, just harder, right? Well, Resident Evil on hardcore compared to the rest, it really is a different experience, because some gameplay elements change. Some crucial ones, like saving. Less ammo, less health. In games like Gears of War, it's just you take more damage and enemies are stronger. That's it. It's fine to review those on normal. I get it. But you know what? In all seriousness, though, at the end of the day, those big gaming sites, they don't care. They care about getting those clicks. They don't care about integrity or making sure there's a thoughtful, you know, review that deeply analyzes the game. It's clicks. You click to go on the website and that's it. Yes, I saw it. We're getting a DLC for free for Resident Evil. A Ghost Survivor that has like 3 additional stories, which is going to be awesome because I'm definitely going to stream that too. Once there's going to be a story about the mayor's daughter. I don't remember who else. I saw it real quick a couple minutes before I started streaming. Oh, Kendo. I think there's going to be a chapter with Kendo and his daughter. And then like a USS soldier or something. Oh, God, please. Wait, why am I using this? I just realized, like, I should be using the other form. I'm about to die. Ooh. Oh, thank you. When I tried out assistance mode, auto-aim screws me up too much, plus I had over 100 handgun bullets. Before the first hour, oh, yeah, that's crazy easy. But then again, you know, it's called assistance mode for a reason, then. But, I don't like auto-aim in video games. In general, I always shut off auto-aim when I can, because, like, in a game, like, where you're trying to be precise, auto-aim can easily mess you up. I hate it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of cases where auto-aim helps players that aren't necessarily that good at games, but I just can't use it. It feels like someone else's... Like, when I'll try to move my aim, it feels like someone's controlling it for me. Which, I mean, I guess that's the point of auto-aim, right? Oh my God, I'm about to die. Shit! Oh, God, please. Health! I see it! Yeah! Those purple guys kind of remind me of Sniper Joe from the original Mega Man. I just finished my Leon run now. I'm on Clear B and I'm using classic music. I gotta remember that when I stream, because I'm using, I unlocked when I beat Leon A, I got the classic outfits. I want to use the classic outfits from the original Resident Evil 2 and the classic music, so that should be really cool. Oh, come on. Oh my God, I didn't even see those spikes. Okay, see, disappearing walls. They have no passion, just greed. And that's the biggest problem with those companies, right? I won't even say it's greed, because, I mean, they're a business, right? Every business wants to make money, you know? But there really is no passion behind their work. It's a business machine. It's there to just generate revenue and clicks, and they don't really care about the review itself. Whereas any YouTuber that has, you know, a passion for their channel, they're gonna want to review things with, you know, they're gonna want to review things as themselves without having to worry about, you know, pleasing advertisers and all this shit. I mean, not everyone, though. It is fine to play a flight sim on easiest difficulty. It only affects the plane's handling, not enemies. Oh, I forgot I could dash up. Okay. I keep messing this up. It's hard to jump forward and dash up at the same time. Oh my god, I hate this so much. You know what I can do? Hold on. There, I can do that. Oh, shit. Saving. I loved how the devs of Ace Combat 7 called out IGN for saying the game is shallow. Then they played it on easy and the controls are beyond dumbed down on easy. I wouldn't be able to comment on that because I haven't played Ace Combat 7 yet, but I'm interested in it. I want it. The Polygonal Leon? No, I didn't get Polygonal Leon. It's just the uniform from Resident Evil 2. And then Claire has her uniform. Because as you all know, the remake one is slightly different, like jacket and whatnot. I don't know if I'd play as Polygon Leon. That's going too old school. I don't want to go that old school with this. Okay, there we go. This level sucks. Like, I hate this. Health, yes. I know, I saw a door. IGN is so distilled that it can't comprehend their own market. Not a fan of Claire's new outfit. I don't mind it. It makes sense for like a, you know, a modern remake of the game. It's more realistic to what someone would probably be wearing. But yeah, I want to use the classic one. It looks awesome. I'm not even gonna bother killing that thing. There we go. Lickers fucking suck. Yes, they do. Yeah, so far a lot of people have told me that the B scenario is actually a lot harder. So that's gonna be fun on hardcore. I'm dreading it. At the same time, I'm incredibly excited by the thought. Look at all these spikes. Seriously, like, okay. Let's stop for a second and analyze how do those spikes benefit this building? Like, from an architecture point of view, whoever constructed this place, alright, let's put a bed of spikes here. How does that add to this building? It's BS. Some of the expressions on Claire made me laugh. Good morning, Ed Boy. Welcome to the stream. Also, I did mention, and this is the last time I'll plug it. Well, maybe one more time at the very end of the stream, but I'm an Amazon affiliate now, so if anyone's interested in buying this game or any game I'm streaming, I have a link in the description for it on Amazon. I think it's like 25 or 28 bucks, something like that for the DS, but if you use that link, it helps out the channel, and you get a cool game. Spikes keep you on your toes. Yeah, I suppose, but still, I don't like them. I dislike them greatly.
For making you look like a fool in front of your friends. You're here to fight.
It's interesting that there's two different characters you play as. I wonder, like, which one's considered the canon character.
I don't know what it is you're fighting for, but I'm different.
I'm different.
I don't appreciate you using people for your entertainment, as if you know everything.
This voice actor couldn't have read these lines any more, like, monotone.
You think you're some kind of a hero.
So does that mean you personally will deliver any of the games we order from Amazon? Yes, I will deliver it in costume as well. As a character from the game. But I don't know what I'm fighting for. It's true about B scenario. So far, Licker almost killed me. Oh, but see, I won't fight a Licker. I think I only killed... I killed one Licker in that whole game, I think. The one in the underground lab that I just couldn't get around. I think that's the only Licker I killed.
The next time we meet,
I think Ash is the canon one. Could be, he's a Reploid.
No rush. I'll cut you to ribbons soon enough.
Oh, I thought I was gonna fight him.
He makes me sick.
Oh, and by the way, for those of you that own Dragon Ball FighterZ, January 31st, Season 2 comes out for the fighting game, like Season Pass. They're adding Videl and, oh, who else? Adrian, help me out. Jiren. They're adding Videl and Jiren, and also Canon Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I had to think about it.
In a moment.
Yeah, Jiren. I can't wait, man. I love that game so much. I need to play it more often, too.
Beautiful fire flower will bloom.
I paid money if you shut up as Snake, Richter, or Frankenstein to give me video games for sure.
Filled with
I'd show up at Frankenstein. I have a Frankenstein shirt.
The nectar of terror.
The nectar of terror.
I'll never let your horrible flower bloom.
That could be taken several ways.
Oh, it's you. The Mega Man Model A that Prometheus talked about.
It's free for the weekend on Xbox. It's such a good game. I love it. It's my favorite Dragon Ball fighting game out of all of them.
I'll give you a taste of despair.
I'll give you a taste of my nectar, really. Is this emulation? This shit seemed dope as hell. Yep, this is emulated. Yeah, I think it's the best way to play DS games on stream. I know they have capture cards, but you get a little bit of boost on well, A, the capture cards are insanely expensive for good ones, and you get a little bit of boost in that visual quality. And it's more comfortable using a USB controller for a DS game, honestly, than playing, you know, with the controllers that are built into the console. I completely forgot I could charge up my sword. Come on. So far doing good, as long as they don't change their tactics, which I'm sure will happen. Oh, do I... Hold on, let me do a sub-tank check. Item. Where's my sub-tank? I thought I had one. Oh, there it is. It's on the left side. Might have to use it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Honestly, like, I know you guys love these one-hit victories, but I'm tired of it. Oh, damn it. Let's go back. You die, you go back. Jiren is gonna be so broken. He's gonna have some crazy moves. And Mega Man just went M-rated. I love Mega Man X on the SNES. Yeah, you know what I might do eventually. Mega Man X, the first one, is my favorite game of all time, and that was one of the first streams no, it wasn't the first. It was one of the first streams I did. But now that the channel is a lot bigger and there's so many more here, I might stream that game again sometime. Just kind of love it. I could replay that game over and over. Like, it's the one Mega Man game that I can confidently say, like, I know, like, the back of my hand. Like, I could almost play that game blindfolded. When I was a kid, it was, like, it was such a, like, regular rental for me that I ended up just buying it. Shh, I'm gonna have to use my tank. How do I get to my tank? Sub-tank. Just watch Resident Evil 4 series, super good. Thank you, Gilbert. Welcome to the stream. I prefer to play all my DS games on my PC or tablet, bigger screen and better graphics. Isn't that the truth? That is very true. It's funny too, because like the anti-emulation people always use the argument that like, oh, graphics are ugly blown up on a big screen. It's like, well, that's what filters are for. All these emulators have filters, so that doesn't happen. And I'm gonna die again, for sure. Oh, let's see, this will kill me. Oh my God, I survived. Stop it. Gah! You're no Mr. X! You must die! One more hit and I'm gone. Oh! Oh no. No! I saw that. In my mind, I saw that in slow motion. I swear I saw it in slow motion. Here we go again. Oh, I forgot I had this mega attack. Or giga. Nice. Did you like the Mega Man X remake on PSP? Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that one. I streamed that one too. I'm sure you'll replay all Mega Man, Castlevania and such. Over time, yeah, I'm sure. Mega Man Extreme Bird Box Challenge. Why not? By the way, having Ginyu Videl and 18 and team makes you have 9 fighters technically. How's that make sense? Oh, yeah, you're right. That that's funny. Yeah, that does make sense because you have all those like special fighters that pop up to help, like Great Saiyan Man and Raccoon. I love Raccoon. Eraser gun. Shit. Just gotta watch out for those blasts. Come on. Ah, I took way too much damage there. Oh, I still have my sub-tank. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Super Star Wars on the SNES would be great, notoriously difficult, even on the SNES. That's saying, yeah, I definitely want to stream that game. I want to stream all the, what was I going to say? All the Star Wars Super Nintendo games. I love those games. For those of you that don't know, that game is available on the PlayStation 4 for some reason. It's the only SNES game I know of that's on the PlayStation Store. With trophies, too. It was so weird playing that game on the PlayStation 4. Damn it. That would be good to play on May 4th this year. I might do that. Come on, man. I almost have it. I almost have it. Oh, there you go. She's dead.
You refuse my precious gift of despair?
Star Wars Arcade Trilogy for May 4th. Oh, the Arcade Trilogy. Yeah, Rogue Dragon. You know what? Remind me around that. I'll forget, but that's a good idea. I like the Star Wars Arcade Trilogy. What if I get that on emulator? I know that, well, you know what? There is an emulator called a Supermodel that runs it. I've never tried it out. I'll have to test it. I can't wait for episode 5 of the series. There's a few things in 6 that I didn't understand fully. Yeah, Jared, I know exactly what you're saying. And even before I did this timeline, there was also some things I didn't fully understand in 6, because when you play through that game, everything is so convoluted that you have to play through it several times to really get it. But putting everything chronologically, it all makes perfect sense. It's just the way they told the story in that game was awful. Not anymore. They're even censoring links. Oh, are you talking about the affiliate links or just links in? Yeah, I know YouTube is censoring. Well, it's okay. This is what YouTube says. YouTube says that they're gonna start censoring links that lead to like inappropriate videos and inappropriate things. In practice, I guess that is. I'm not gonna say a good idea, because I mean most of these good ideas YouTube has, when you actually put it into action, is horribly broken, and there's all kinds of gray areas. I suspect the same thing's going to happen with this. They're going to start censoring things that shouldn't be censored, because they're going to have an automated bot do all that. To lift the core, first get on top of it and press down on the control pad to dock. When the core module is docked, press the jump button to fly away. Who knows, there may be other things you could dock with. If you find something in the area that you think you could dock with, give it a try. Okay? Wait, what? Probably should have read that more detailed. Thought I was doing what the controls told me to do. Maybe I can't use this yet. Anyone know? I think easy mode reviews are for the casuals. Any real hardcore gamer does it on hard code. I agree. Would love to see you stream Mega Man and Bass for GBA. I'm going to. Actually, the way I know a lot of you are new to the channel, but if you've been here for a little while, you know I'm going through the whole Mega Man series. So I did start with X. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. I started with X, and I'm going chronologically, but since I started with X, I'm just gonna save the classic series for after Legends. Hey Nathan, how you doing? Welcome. Don't get me started on that, but it's infuriating how they blame the game for their mistakes and their stupidity. Oh, does anyone know how I dock with this? I'm about to look it up. I read it. I thought I was doing what they told me to do. Get on top of it. Press... What am I doing wrong? Where's my phone? I don't have my phone with me. Can I read what they said? Did they say press down and then jump or press up? This is a stupid thing to get stuck on. Trying to see if there's a tutorial I can read. Or do I need a certain... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I needed this. Yeah. I completely forgot I had that. That's what I was supposed to do. Your phone was how? Yeah, my phone was like at 2%, so I just left it in the other room charging. It seems to have switched over to the subsystem somehow, and the thermal runaway has stopped. The auto recovery system should kick in momentarily. Thank you for your help. Started signing up for the Amazon affiliate thing. I have to finish after work. Yeah, Adrian, it's pretty easy. It asks you, it's like making an Amazon account. That's really all there is to it. Mission report has been submitted. You got 300 EC. B form sucks, by the way. I don't like any of these boss forms, honestly. I haven't been using them. I don't really feel that there's a need, except when you're forced to. Quarry at Hunter's Camp. Hunters have Mavericks pinned down, but they can't move in any further because of the rough terrain. It's up to you to get into the quarry, then find and retrieve Model W. Our reports tell us that there's a large airship closing in on the quarry. Albert may already be aware of what's going on. Let's save. Was looking up how to dock, and you got... Yeah, like I said, I was doing the right thing. I didn't change my suit. That's it. Alright, where do you want me to go, game? Over here. Let's look at my map and see how to get there. My nice little printed map. Okay, there's like an... Still not 100% sure how to read. Oh, wait a minute. There's a shortcut through here. Yeah, that's what I do. Alright. Never heard of it. Which one didn't you hear of, Nathan? Are you talking about this game? ZX Advent? It's a cult classic for Mega Man fans. There's one form that's good if you want horizontal freight, but attack sucks. But yeah, I usually stay with Mega Man forms. Yeah, I find them way better. They're way more fun to use, or way more fun to use. Like, hey, let me try out B form. See what it's like. See, I don't want to be this giant ass B. I'm loving how many unlockable challenges there are on RE2. Do they stack up in replays? Good question. I really don't know that answer to that. Maybe someone else does. At least with this I can get high up. My name is Roger. That's what you want to tell me, Roger? My name is Tim. I may not look like it, but I've been a hunter for a long time. I think this leads me down there to where I need to go. I miss the tank controls in old style and Resident Evil games. I wouldn't say I miss them. I like them, but I think for this new game, I think it was good what they did with the controls. Good thing is these old games will never disappear. We always have them. We can always go back to them. So that's a plus. Oh look, another. I bet this is another dock. Let me get my fat ass in here. There we go. How did I do this again? Oh, jump. Hey, Dream, thanks for the membership, man. I appreciate that. Even though you were a member before, I know, but I'm glad you got that sorted out. Alright. There we go. Oh! Whale form! How did I fit through that? Ooh, what was green? I don't remember what green was. I'm just gonna try all of them. Whale for its horseshoe. Oh yeah, I know. I always say whale because I always think of Duff McWhalen from X5. Horseshoe crab. That's a garbage form. I don't like it. I just call it whale form. Because he's big and blue. Yeah, puts you on edge and helps with the environment. That is true also. How do I get this one? I just put up my final part of my review on Resident Evil 2 Remake. I adore that game so much, all I played since I was out. Yeah, last night, it's funny, I started playing a couple VR games. I've had a couple PlayStation VR games that I've had on my hard drive just sitting there, but I finally got around to Creed. The Creed from Rocky. The Creed VR game is awesome. Like, that game is so cool. I was playing that for a good hour, and then I played Beat Saber finally, which I've been wanting to download. I finally got that, and that's addicting as hell. There's just not a lot of PlayStation VR stuff out there. That actually, at Checkpoints here made a video, which I enjoyed that. I think, what'd you do, like 5 PlayStation VR games that are worth buying? I think it was. Who could have done all this? Another Mega Man? Enemies are all the same. Just fight them one at a time and move on. This girl thinks she's Zero now. I love the remastered GameCube parts 0 and 1. I like 1. 0 is one of my least favorite. And I know that's not a popular opinion. A lot of people love 0. It's one of my least favorite. I just... The way they changed the inventory system in that game, just... It ruined it for me. Not a bad game, but it's on the lower end of my Resident Evil list of favorites. So what happened? Thought you streamed at night? No, well, no, I did. I changed the Mondays. I changed. Yeah, that's why I posted in the community tab about it a little while back. And Mondays, I'm going to do it this time from now on. Fridays are going to be nights still, so that hasn't changed. Just Mondays. Let's see what's over here. I had fun with Resident Evil 2, but tonight it's on to Kingdom Hearts, which, funny enough, Polygon lied about the game being bad for clips. called it stale and that the ending sucked. I've heard that there was some controversy with the... But again, this is what I recommend for reviews, guys. Don't listen, whether it's good or bad, don't listen to any of the big review sites. Just find your favorite YouTubers and watch a couple different opinions and, you know, kind of gather all their thoughts. I mean, I wouldn't recommend making a purchase decision on anyone's review. If you want to play a game, try it out, do it, regardless of reviews. But if you are interested in anyone else's opinion, watch different YouTubers and see what the overall consensus is. Because usually, people will have similar complaints and, you know, praises. I don't trust the big review sites. I just don't think you're getting a quality review from them. Not that they're wrong all the time, but just in general. Is there any way I can light everything up? This is another pet peeve of mine in video games. Like, areas that are dark, and then you can't see anything, like, more than an inch ahead of you. Just taking a step and slashing. There we go. Change to Model P. Can Model P see?
E-Trans.
Oh, that's right. The map right there, you can see. I completely forgot about that from the last stream. I love Model P. Harpuya is still my favorite, though. I'm sorry, Model H. I wish they kept the original Zero. It looked way more interesting. Yeah, Phantom 4 gives you more vision. Oh! See you later, Godzilla. Thanks for joining. Are you telling us not to be sheep blindly bleeding for people to make our decisions for us? Next thing you're going to suggest we should take charge of our own destinies. It's a recommendation, yes. No, but seriously, like, I've seen even a lot of YouTubers that I follow. I can't think of a specific example now, but a lot of YouTubers I follow will give, like, a game a bad review, right? And then I'll play it and I'll be like, I enjoyed that game. Or they'll give a game a really good review and I'll be like, oh, that was boring. So that's what I mean, like, I would never base a buying decision on a review, unless I've done it before when I'm really, like, on the fence about a game. When I'm on the fence about a game and I'm like, I kind of don't care about it, but I am slightly interested, then I'll look at reviews, and if all the reviews are pretty much bad, I'll be like, yeah, I'll skip that one. But in most cases, I'll just buy something out, and if it sucks, it sucks. But you'd be surprised a lot of the time. This is why I save in places right before spikes, because I hate them. No other reason than that. Do I want to go up or do I want to go... Let's look up. Nope. Nothing there. Anything up here? Nope. They treat reviews like news rather than an actual review. They don't take the time to actually make anything quality. It's just push it out as fast as possible. Yeah. And that's why, like, I know some of you have been... Every once in a while, some of you will ask me, like, hey, where's your Assassin's Creed Odyssey review? I haven't finished it yet. Besides all the Resident Evil stuff I've been doing, like, that's clearly going to be a review I'm just doing because I want to review it. Not, oh, there's this kid.
Who are you?
But, yeah, that game's been taking forever. That's why whenever the reviews first came out for that, I was like... You're telling me that these gaming websites put like 100+ hours and explored the hell out of this game before reviewing it? Bullshit. There's so much stuff to do, and I want to do everything before. That kid sounds way older than he looks.
I sense biometal on her.
That's Model X voice?
I've never sensed anything like this before. What is she?
I would imagine they would just sound like X and Zero.
2 biometals? A Mega Man?
I see reviews as entertainment. I decide what is good or bad for me. Yeah, and that's kind of how I treat my reviews on this channel. Like, the way I'm not trying to convince someone to buy something or stay away from it. I kind of just do it for entertainment. Because that's how I like to look at reviews also.
What do you say you be a gentleman and let me have the Model W?
What do you want it for, huh?
All right. I'm done with the nice approach. I'm gonna take that Model W. With or without your permission.
He needs a haircut.
Your choice.
Sorry, no deal.
Model X.
There we go.
Model Z.
I love these little, like,
Here we go.
anime transformation, like, Sailor Moon sequences.
Mega Merge.
Biolink established.
So awesome.
Online.
Ah!
Mega Merge! That's badass. Yeah, but some focus so much on shitting on the game that they lack entertainment. That's also true. That's why I say, like, watch a couple different YouTubers. That'll give you some opinion on, you know, a better gauge on the topic. But at the end of the day, no matter what you hear from anyone, if you want to play it, play it. Doesn't get much simpler than that. Damn, I'm out of coffee.
I don't want to hit a girl.
I don't want to hit a girl,
There's a reason
but I'll
I
slice
give
you.
it to I will become a Mega Man that can protect everyone.
Yep. Let's save right there. Let me whip out Harpuya. Oh wait, let me use my Giga first. Of course, that character is going to be way stronger. Shit, he's whooping my ass. I'm going to have to start over. Of course, this character is going to be way stronger than when the player actually played as him. Give me that biometal. Yeah, this is probably not the best weapon to use against him. Especially since he's got that Z-Saber. Bad idea. Let's try fire. Fefnir. That gonna be your April 1st stream, Sailor Moon. Hey, there's a Sailor Moon arcade beat 'em up that's actually good. Maybe I will do that. Remember Heather's Sailor Moon outfit in Silent Hill 3? No, Silent Hill 3 is one of the few Silent Hills I never actually played all the way through. Even though I owned it. As with a ton of my games, as you guys know. Okay, I can beat him. I just gotta stay away from that sword is all. Shooting up helps. Yeah, you can't do shit now. I got your number. Ah! Ooh. Damn it, I messed up. I messed up. I feel like I say that a lot playing these damn games. Oh crap, I was too close to the wall. No! Oh, this is gonna be close. Damn it. Ah. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Yes. Got him. Got him. Time to save state, stop the stream and get more coffee. No, maybe I'll drink coffee later. See, my thing is, like, I'm actually super sensitive to caffeine. I don't know what it is. So, like, if I drink a coffee, like, let's say, like, late afternoon, I'll be up all night. Like, it stays in my body. I would love a timeline series in Silent Hill. I plan to do one eventually. I might do one this Halloween, because last Halloween I started Resident Evil. I might start with Silent Hill this year. I think that'd be cool.
Be careful then. There's some kind of data pouring out from her biometal.
In his defense, I'll say he had plenty of time to train since the last game. That could be true. Unlike Samus from Metroid, who just loses all her shit in between every single game. I can't use the members emojis? Huh. I'll check it out after the stream, Adrian. You should be able to. Maybe it has something to do with you just re-signing up during this stream. So it may be during the next one. That's what I would assume, because I have no control over that. I just put them there, and then you guys should be able to use them. Yeah, but you probably have to wait until the next stream, maybe. Can anyone else use emojis? Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are. Never mind. I didn't see you use that Jason one. And when all model W's have combined, the ultimate bio metal will be born. Its name will be Ouroboros. Albert... Oh my god. Albert is using Ouroboros. This is a Mega Man and Resident Evil crossover. It happened. Tell me I'm wrong. Sam is maybe the best bounty hunter in the Metroid universe, but she's clumsy as fuck, always losing her items. Albert and Ouroboros. Okay, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. It's a crossover.
That's Albert's plan.
Just replace the name with Wesker.
The reason why we were created. Why you can mega merge with me. Model A. What did she say just now?
Can someone explain it to me too? When I resonated with you just now, I saw a lot of data. That man, Master Albert, created Model W, right? So
Silent Hill is one of my favorite series. If you do a stream and or timeline, I will be on board. Yeah, I love Silent Hill, but it's funny because around last October, I started playing the Silent Hill collection again, because I never finished the actual HD collection I have on PS3, and Silent Hill 2, man, that game just... This might be controversial. It's a good game, but I feel it doesn't hold up anywhere near as well as I thought it did. Like, the controls, like, it's got the tank controls I don't mind, but, like, even the melee attacks, just... When you attack, everything just feels like it's in slow motion.
Tell me, Model A.
I feel like that game held up way better back in the day.
What do you know? I'm sorry. I can't tell you now. Model A?
Was I the only one actually happy about Metroid Prime 4's delay? Retro back in charge? I had mixed feelings on it. I was unhappy because I'm not getting it, but at the same time, when Nintendo delays something, they're not Squaresoft. Like, when it gets delayed, like, it's gonna come out, you know, it will, and it's gonna be almost perfect. So Nintendo knows what they're doing, and having Retro back in charge is only an amazing thing. It's gonna be awesome, because they know how to handle Metroid Prime. Like, I completely trust them. And there's so many other games in my backlog, just whatever.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Let's call a truce for now. We should both focus our attention.
Now they're gonna do a fusion dance and fuse into a Super Mega Man.
Can you move?
Dragon Ball Z
You must have
crossover.
overdone it. I'll go ahead.
The voice actors don't sound very enthused. No, yeah, absolutely not. They're all just reading lines off a script.
I should finish you off.
Give me a break. You're gonna make me lose my concentration.
A delayed game has a chance, a rushed game is forever bad. Yep. Famous quote from Shigeru Miyamoto. A wise man. Silent Hill 2 and 4 are the only ones I never finished. I will someday, but 2 is kind of in some parts. One of my favorite Silent Hills, and this is another opinion that almost nobody shares, because all I ever hear is people bashing this game, but Silent Hill Homecoming, I absolutely love that game. When that came out on 360, I bought it day one at my Best Buy, and I played the hell out of that game. It's the only one that I actually made sure to go through and get every single ending. I 100%ed all the achievements. I love that game. It was so good. And it was very simplified compared to the other Resident Evils, but it was fun to play. It had a good storyline, and it had a genuine creepy atmosphere. Like, it was what I wanted out of a Silent Hill game. Downpour, I never finished. I started it, but it's sitting in my Xbox. How do I hit down again? Isn't it, oh, this dude. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh! Wait. I don't want to rush. A delayed game could still suck ass, though. That is also true, though. I don't think that's going to happen with Nintendo, though. I really don't think there's any chance of that. Not in this case. And I don't kiss Nintendo's ass, but when... Because you guys know I always talk about how not the best Zelda Breath of the Wild was, like everybody else does. Shit! I died. But, you delay a Metroid Prime game and then get Retro Studios on board and start from scratch, yeah, it's gonna be good. Like, you're gonna have a winner. Anybody here like Fatal Frame? I love Fatal Frame. Yeah, that game used to scare... For a while, I thought that was the scariest game of all time. I love that game. I need to stream that during Halloween. That'd be a fun game to stream. Although I've never beaten any of them. I had the first two, never finished them. There we go. You can ground pound with Model P charge attack? Let me try that. Oops. Oh wait, I have my moves list too. Wait, with Model P? Oh, Model F, gotcha. Agree, I couldn't get into Breath of the Wild. I felt I was missing something because everyone loves it. Glad I'm a thing. Yeah, and I went in with a lot of hype too, like everyone did, because I mean, Zelda's one of my favorite franchises of all time. You know, I put it at I put it at probably number 2 of Nintendo franchises. Metroid being my favorite. But the thing about Breath of the Wild to me, like it's not a bad game by any means. The game is fantastic. But as a Zelda game, it's just not like... Okay, so my main complaints about it is everyone talks about how it has this big open world, right? And yeah, it does. But a lot of it really is empty space. There's a ton of empty space with nothing. And I explored the hell out of the game. I got all the shrines. I got the green tunic. Like, I explored everything. And there's a lot of empty space. And a lot of the little side quests and stuff all amount to find this, bring this back to me. Rinse, repeat. The bosses... One cool thing about, like, look at Ocarina of Time, right? Every single boss in that game was completely different from one another. You had the Dragon Volvagia, Phantom Ganon, you had the Goma, like, they were all totally different from each other. Breath of the Wild, you have 4 bosses that are all different variations of each other, and the fights are all extremely similar. And then you don't even have dungeons, you have 4 areas that all look very similar, whereas the dungeons in the other games each had a different theme. Like, to me, those are things that made Zelda good, and that's not something Breath of the Wild did. And I get it; it was done on purpose. You know, it was by design. You know, they wanted a different experience, and it was like a diet version of Skyrim. So I can't even say it's a bad thing. Just if I'm comparing it to other Zelda games, I find them more entertaining because of those reasons. I just do. The final battle with Ganon also was extremely easy. It was kind of a big letdown. So that's what I mean. Good game. Not in my top 5 Zelda. I like other Zeldas way better. I've still never played Zelda Breath of the Wild. I do recommend you play it, Adrian. You'll probably like it, because I know you're not like super duper into like the Zelda series, like playing all of them and all that. So you'll definitely enjoy it, because I know that there's not. If you're not comparing it to Zelda, if you take away what I said and don't compare it at all to the other games, yeah, you'll have a different opinion on it. But I can't help that. You know, I'm huge into Zelda, and there's certain things about the Zelda games that I really like that I didn't find in Breath of the Wild. I don't like the weapon system either. I'd rather just have a sword, not being able to pick up weapons. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't like that either. And I like using the Master Sword too, but I hated how the Master Sword like runs out of energy. I was like, damn, the Master Sword really has gotten weak over time. Homecoming and Origins both got flak, but are top notch. Downpour's okay and worth finishing, but not really much replay. Spikes. Spikes. They started me over here. Might as well just reload that save. I was already down there. You guys see now why I hate spikes? They're my greatest enemy. Ah! Link to the Past, still my favorite Zelda. Yes. Link to the Past is my number one. A lot of people say Ocarina. Ocarina is my number 2. My number 1 has always been A Link to the Past. I absolutely love that game. Like, the game's perfect. I have 0 complaints about that one. I don't know what I would put at number 3, though. I really don't know. A lot of people say Majora's Mask is their favorite, too, but that's another one that I don't think I put in my top 5. I didn't like the... there's a lot of things about it I didn't like. I'm not going to get into it, but... Ocarina and Link to the Past are my favorites. After that, maybe... I don't even know. Maybe Twilight Princess would be 3. I'm not sure. Oh, let me save here. I am going to do another Zelda timeline this year, guys, if you don't know that already. Because the first one I did, for those of you that are new to the channel, you haven't heard this story, but... Shit! The first timeline I ever did was... Technically, it was the X-Men movie timeline, but it was like a 13-minute video or something, but... the Zelda timeline, but at the time I was trying to follow that rule, that myth that YouTubers live by, where videos can't be more than like 15 minutes or no one will ever watch, so I was trying to keep everything short, so I missed a lot of details I wanted to put in there. I want to redo the whole thing, and Breath of the Wild wasn't out at the time. I can make that timeline so much better and so much more cinematic now, so that's going to happen this year at some point. A Link Between Worlds is a really good one too, but to me it's because it feels like a sequel to Link to the Past. Twilight Princess grows on me more every time I replay. Initially I hated it, but after a few playthroughs I love it. Yeah, Twilight Princess was really well designed. Spike suck, but at least Mega Man has no Fleamen or Medusa. You know what? Maybe I would prefer them. Because think about it, as Mega Man I could just do this. I could just slice them. You can't do shit against spikes. You touch them and you're done. That's it. It's over. Okay. I probably have to fight this thing and I'm running from it, but... Oh no! Crawl! Crawl, human. They found another company to do the work, but Telltale still exists. They just don't have any workers, barely. Are they finishing the, Oh, no, the Stranger Things game got completely canned, didn't it? That would have been so cool. Oh, no. No! No! Wait, no, you go. How was I supposed to avoid that? I need help. I need ink ribbons! Okay. Oh, look. Spikes right there waiting. They're just waiting. They're waiting to claim their victims. Haha, I knew that was gonna happen. Good thing I saved. How do I get over that? I can't think properly. You would have an easier time solving world hunger than figuring out all the X-Men movies. Yeah, and that was, I did that timeline right after Apocalypse. And actually, it's funny, because that was my first video that ever did well. That's when I had, like, 200 subscribers, and I ended up getting, like, 13,000 views on that video, which 13,000 views isn't really that much, but for a channel that's, like, 300 subscribers, it's a ton. So that was the first video I ever did well, and it kind of gave me an idea to do something video game related. That's why I did the Zelda one, and that one didn't do that well because I was still a really small channel. The Castlevania is the first one that did really well. But see, that's because when I made the Castlevania one, I wasn't so much into that you gotta make shorter videos rule. I was just, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do whatever I want to. And hope people watch. And that's kind of what YouTube-wise, that's what I try to live by now. I make what I want, it's gonna be as long as it's gonna be, and people can watch or not watch. But I've gotten good feedback from you guys, so I guess I'm doing it semi-okay. You're gonna remaster the Zelda timeline and make Ganon shoot first. Well, it'd be amazing if you had a flea man. No! A flea man covered in spikes riding on a Medusa head. Okay, I would... Oh, I know exactly what I would do. I would pause the game, shut the console off, and just walk away. I would quit YouTube. I'd be like, I'm done. It was a nice run, guys. I don't want to see anything like that ever again. Will you stream Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 at some point? I have already streamed Ultimate Alliance 1. That was also one of my first streams. I do want to stream Part 2. Will I stream Part 1 again in the future? Maybe sometime. I don't know. Probably, because I've replayed that game a million times. But yes, I will stream 2 definitely in the future. Sometime this year, likely. And or the X-Men Legends games. Yes, I like those games as well. So I probably will. I want to stream a bunch of comic book games this year. Which, right now, I'm streaming The Punisher on Friday. So, already kind of started that. You'd better include the CDI games or I'll be... Yes, I will. And I know people are going to be triggered by that. So, it should be entertaining, the reaction I get on that. I'm probably going to get some angry people telling me how dare I mess with official canon. And then they'll post a paragraph explaining why they're not canon. And then my reaction will just be like, I know. So, it will be fun. Why is it that these giant spider robots are always like annoying-ass enemies? You know, the original Mega Man X had an annoying spider robot too. Didn't I already fight something like this in this game? I swear I did. What happened?
Dang,
oh, I killed it already?
How is this thing still able to move?
Oh yeah, Ultimate Alliance 3 is coming to Switch. I'm going to be streaming that when it comes out for sure. I'm excited about that game. Even though I have very mixed feelings on it, I'm kind of not excited about it based on what I've seen. But I'm going to keep my mind open to it, and I'll pick it up.
Why did you help me?
What do you mean, why? I don't have a reason to fight you. My objective has always been to destroy Model W and stop the game of destiny, where Mega Men fight each other.
The game of destiny.
What is your name?
Huh?
They made 3 Zelda games on the CDI when Nintendo partnered with Philips for a while in the 90s. Yeah.
My name is
It
Ben.
was,
It looks like we got off on the wrong foot.
what are they called? Wand of Gamelon, was Zelda's Adventure, and, I always forget the other one.
I'm a hunter.
One of you guys will remember
and
it.
This is Model A. We're on a mission for Legion.
Legion? Wow, that's something.
Which, funny enough, is what led to Sony making the PS1 to get back at Nintendo for screwing. Yeah. I actually want to do an Untold Legends video one day on that, on the whole, like,
Red one.
Sony Nintendo station or whatever, that whole partnership, because it's such an interesting topic, and I know videos have been done to death about it, but
Anyway,
I would like to do my own
let's go
take
back
on
to
it.
the camp. We can talk on the way.
Faces of Evil, that's what it was, you're right.
So let me get this straight. Master Albert, Prometheus, Pandora, and 4 Mega Men.
And Albert Wesker. Don't forget
So
Albert
that's what
Wesker.
happened to the biometals that were stolen from the lab.
Unfortunately, those biometals probably have the consciousness of their 4 chosen ones. Biometals gave us strength when we fought the Model W.
How does he have a dub in this game? What do you mean, Splash Page? If you're asking how they have a dub in this game, they have voice acting in this game.
Here.
Not in the first ZX. This is Advent.
That's when we found the Model W, and you attacked us.
I said I was sorry. So, why are you kids fighting Model W?
You kids?
Yeah, Splash Page, you might be thinking about the original game. The original one was all text.
Same as you. Before
The
I knew it,
Nintendo.
I was
What
just
would have the
caught up in
Nintendo PlayStation be called? I wonder if it would have been called Nintendo Station or like, or just
I lost a
Nintendo
lot of close
PlayStation.
people in the battles. With Mavericks and Model Ws.
So you want revenge?
No. You can't defeat an enemy with hate. You just make more enemies.
You can't defeat an enemy with hate. You just make more enemies. Tell that to the Punisher. He puts them in the ground and then they don't bother him again.
I want to use my power for something I believe in. That's why I made that promise to my friends.
Okay, so I only played the original ZX, yeah. It caught me by surprise, too, when I first started streaming this game, and they started talking. I was like, there's voices? They could have done that in the first game. It was the same console.
Strong enough to change the world.
Mega Man power is
There's one
strong!
thing it can't change. That is our own destiny.
MGS is so good. Metal Gear Solid. What's all? I'm curious. What is your guys' favorite Metal Gear game? Mine is Metal Gear Solid on PS1. My favorite version of that game. My favorite Metal Gear game of all time.
But I like that. Those are good words to live
Sucks
by.
what happened with MGS franchise with Metal Gear Survive. I didn't even check that game out.
Thanks.
That was one of those games where I was already like not interested in at all. So again, it was one of those situations where I did watch a bunch of reviews out of curiosity, like, all right, what are people saying about this? And maybe I'll pick it up one day for like $10 just to collect some trophies and check it out. But I really don't have a desire to play it. It's just not. It's not Metal Gear.
I'm gonna join the others and go after the other biometal.
It's the Umbrella Core of Metal Gear Solid. Take Umbrella Core from Resident Evil, and that's
Next
what
time,
Metal Gear Survive is,
let's
essentially.
take on this game of destiny side by side.
Okay, now, is he going to fight alongside me during boss battles, too? Because I would appreciate the help. And he just walks away.
I'm sorry about before. I wasn't myself.
MGS3, MGS3, MGS3. That I hear that one all the time, Snake Eater.
We can change our
It's good.
destiny.
MGS4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, Phantom Pain. Mine is MGS4. Amount of content, attention to detail that amazed me.
I never knew doesn't matter.
Metal Gear on Game Boy Color.
I am the author of my story from here on out.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rogue Dragon, on that. Metal Gear Solid, to me, that's at the time, like going back to the time it came out, I had never played anything like it. That game had such an impact on me, and it's the one game, like I always say that when I think of the Sega Genesis, for example, I think of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And specifically, and this is oddly specific, but specifically the chemical plant zone. Like, that's like, if someone said, what's the theme of Sega Genesis? I would pick Sonic 2 and that level. And with Metal Gear Solid, it was, when I think of the PlayStation 1, that's what I think of. I think of Metal Gear Solid. Like, that's the one game that just instantly pops up in my head. Snake Eater was Kojima's Ghostbusters 1. It was lightning in a bottle. NES Metal Gear, wow. I guess I have to turn in. Regain my health. Not sure where I'm going. I'm trying to find the, hell do you call it? Oh, wait a minute. I have my destination. Need to find a teleporter. Alright, 1, 2... Actually, I have to go down. Sorry, I'm looking at this map. 1, 2... Okay, I gotta go down. So this room leads down. However the hell that works. Another unpopular opinion, my favorite Snake is Solid, and I actually really like Raiden. I didn't like Raiden until Revengeance. Honestly, I didn't care for the character. Although I do agree with you, Solid Snake is my favorite. Big Boss was a badass too, though. But man, Like I said, I have too much love for Metal Gear Solid. So, but he's gonna be my favorite, always. Hey, where do I go here? I know I have to get down there somehow, but it's through this room. Oh, I bet I have to go up there. You might want to visit places more than once. You might find something new there. Okay. You were no help. Ah, here we go. Where's Lazarus and Red? You don't hear about many people falling from an airship and living to tell about it. But I'm going to keep hope alive. I got faith. I believe they're still out there alive somewhere. I know you seem pretty shook up too, Ash. If you find those two out there on the road, I know you'll do what you can for them. Please, I'm counting on you. Hey, Shadow Phoenix. Welcome back. Is it here? Let's see if this takes me down. Nope, not here. Oh, wait, there's two different ways I can go. I want to go down there first. Funny story, Kojima only made Metal Gear 2 because they were making a Metal Gear sequel on NES, and he knew they would screw it up. Oh, actually, I don't know how many of you have been here on the channel since I went to E3 last year, but I hate telling the story, because I ate at a restaurant in LA, right? And when I came out, Kojima, I swear to God, like, Hideo Kojima walked right in front of me. I have a picture of him, too. And it was funny because I was with my buddy Ray, and we just stopped and looked at each other. Like, it was just a silent acknowledgement, like, was that Kojima? And I turned real quick, and he's 2 inches from me. Walked right in front of me, so I started following him, and I was like, I was so starstruck, I wanted to stop him and say hi to him, but he was in such a rush. And he was with some, like, lady with this weird wig. It looked like someone in disguise. But, oh my God, I was, like, inches from the man. Like, the guy's a legend. If I see him again this year, I'm stopping him, taking a photo with him. Those Brocks are... Oh, I'm out of left. I was going to go the other way, but let me do that. Detonate! Snake's Revenge. It's funny, if you guys look at the cover art for Metal Gear Solid on NES, I don't think it was Snake's Revenge. I think it was the original. All they did was take a screenshot of Kyle Reese from the original Terminator movie in the future, and that's they changed his suit into green, and that's Snake on the front cover. Like, you can even look it up online. It's the exact same image. It's Solid Snake. It's Kyle Reese from the Terminator. You are so lucky, Fabe. No, yeah, it was crazy because it was one of those things where, like, I had just paid for my food. I came out, and it was just like a breeze of legend. Like, pass in front of me. You should dig up Yang Ya's meeting with Kojima video. It's kind of funny. I need to check that out. It's funny, too, because when you go to E3, you see a lot of, like, people in the game industry. I mean, clearly. But I'm saying, like, not at E3, just in downtown LA in general. Like, when I was eating... When I was eating breakfast, I was eating at this place called the Original Pantry Cafe, which is where I probably will have breakfast daily when I go to when I go to E3. The place is delicious. But it's this old cafe built in like 1925 or something that's cash only. They're real old school, delicious breakfast, and everyone goes there. There's always a line. But all the game publishers are there too. So I ended up sitting right next to, and the tables are really close together. I was right next to the developers of Cyberpunk 2077. Like, they were there trying to have conversations about the game. They had their binders. It looked like a meeting they were having about the game. So I'm sitting there, like, trying to overhear them. And I even asked them a couple questions, but they said they couldn't talk about anything. So I was trying to overhear their conversation the whole time I was eating breakfast. I was like, I need to know about this game. That was before, though, there was such, like, when there was such little information about that game. Now we know a lot about it. Oh, she can't swim? Come on. Wasn't Snake's Revenge just the first Metal Gear on PC Engine to fix? I'm not sure. Someone else can answer that question. I actually never played Snake's Revenge. I played the original one. I have heard that Snake's Revenge is a mess, though, and it's, like, super not canon. How true that is, I'm not exactly sure. There we go. Oh, and also, guys, unrelated to anything I'm talking about, when I do that Zelda Timeline 2.0, aside from the CDI games, I'm absolutely including the animated series, too. The Excuse Me Princess series. Most definitely. Die! CG Project Red. Yep, I was right next to them. Tavy little spy. No, man, I got zero information, though. So I don't know how successful I was being a spy. And I'm pretty sure they noticed a couple of times. That smell was coming from this industrial sewage. It smells like shit. That wasn't actually there. With this equipment, this is obviously not just a ruin. Let's go in and find out what this place really is. Oh, another thing, guys, that I really like about doing these Monday afternoon streams compared to nighttime, I can stream a lot longer, regularly. I know some of it... Whoa, hold on. Oh, I thought that was going to kill me. I know some of the nighttime streams have gone on for a while, but usually with these Monday afternoon, I'll start at 1, maybe go till like 5 or so. So you can stream like 4 hours, whereas at nighttime, I try to stick around 3 or 3.5 because it gets late and I have to wake up early most days to take my my kid to school. But yeah, it helps having the longer stream though. Are you including his adventures with Captain N? That probably not. That's a little too disruptive. Just got the notification just now. Also hit the like button like a behemoth from Fallout 3. Nice. I like that. Oh, my fat ass. So all of Legend of Zelda. All of Legend of Zelda. Yep. I think I'll keep this form. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I like having my Z-Saber back. My real Z-Saber. Now I'm a real warrior. See, this is how I like to play. I like the afternoon streams because it helps me get through work. Oh, I'm glad to hear, man. I know how that is. When I had a day job, which, like you guys know already by now, call center after call center, I would sit there and stream, actually, is Cool Me in here? No, he's not in here. One loyal viewer of mine, Cool Me, he's been there since I had, like, 50 subs. But he used to stream all the time on YouTube, and I used to just watch him. So I know what it's like, trying to get through the day job. And streaming, man, streaming does make a difference. Like, it makes the day go by a lot quicker, so I'm glad I can help some of you guys out. Oh, I gotta transform again. But another thing, too, I like about it, and I know, this is why I did a poll on it. You know, when I originally posted my community tab about going to daytime streams, because my original idea was just to do all daytime streams, but, you know, there was, I think, like, 60% of you said you prefer day, and 40% preferred night, but, you know, when I thought about it, I was like, damn, that means there's a huge chunk of people that don't get to watch the nighttime streams that would like to, so that's why I just decided to do it like half and half, because that way, you know, you get a whole nother group of people that usually couldn't enjoy the content. I mean, I know I upload it later, but it's different when you have, you know, you can have that interaction, and that's my favorite thing about doing these streams, is being able to interact live with you guys while stressing the fuck out playing these games. Robo Shrimp? Oh, I wonder if I need to go down there. We're still waiting for the Captain N review, by the way. I know, I'm trying to get the Resident Evil stuff done first. That's like, when the Resident Evil, everything I've said I wanted to do, once the Resident Evil video's done, like, then I'll do it, like, full force. Which will probably be... most of February, I'm going to be playing catch-up with these live streams, uploading the previous ones. Because, if you're on Twitter, you probably know this already, but YouTube is having issues again. Part 1 of my Resident Evil playthrough, Resident Evil 2 playthrough, has been sitting in 360p resolution for, like, 3 days now. and YouTube confirmed that they're having issues with videos uploading in HD. So I'm waiting on a fix from them. It sucks, but that's why there's been a bit of a delay in the streams going up. It's completely YouTube's fault, as oftentimes it is. Am I supposed to get out of here? Okay, here we go. Yeah, but I was saying, probably the second half of February is where I'm really gonna hit hard all the animated series stuff I want to do. Captain N's like #1 on my list. By the way, viewer count is stuck in 6 for me, but I'm pretty sure there are more than 6 people here. Really? How many? And can anyone else see how many views I have? 24, I think. Oh, this is the biggest boss. Yeah, that's weird. There's definitely more than 6 of you here in the chat alone. I've come to realize that the view count on live streams isn't always accurate either, YouTube-wise. Like, one of my YouTube buddies, Goblin, he had like, and I was in his stream, he had like 40-something. Well, it was likes, though. He had like 40-something likes, and when he uploaded the video, it changed to like 2. So there's something screwy going on. I haven't saved in a bit. I don't remember how big you were when I found that introspective of Bloodlines. You need to do more videos like that for the other Castlevania. Yeah, I want to. That's part of the thing I want to do. I want to do more game reviews like that. It's just when I'm doing one of these big timelines, like, well, Resident Evil's been the biggest. It leaves me little time to do anything else. I had a lot of fun doing that Bloodlines review. And that game was hard as shit, too. I gotta stream that game sometime soon, but that game is insanely hard. I think that's one of the hardest Castlevanias. I say that mostly because some of the bosses. Oh god, I have hiccups. Why do I need this? I don't understand why I need that. This B form is too fat. I get hit by everything. You can now get the sub-tank in the tower from the first stream. Oh, I gotta remember to do that. I'm about to die. Ah! Give me health! Nope. 25 viewers. Okay, so we're about 25 viewers then. Perfect. And I think tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow around the same time we'll continue the Resident Evil stream. I'm gonna start Claire B. I needed a mental stress relief day. Why is it when the B form gets it literally moaning as if orgasming? That's what she sounded like when she died, too. Come on, man. You can give me health. Don't have to be stingy. Oh, no! Oh! Oh! There we go. If I'm fighting a boss here, I'm absolutely going to die on the first go-around. Okay, I have a full sub-tank. What the hell is that?
Look at all these huge mechanoids.
Huge mechanoids! There's a lot of bosses in this game.
Are you surprised?
Was that
These soldiers were
a water alligator or a beetle?
They're to be used one day by the Mega Man.
Well, she is experiencing the greatest release she could.
Albert thought about all of this?
My name is Bifrost.
Bifrost.
Guardian of the sleeping soldier.
Like the Bifrost Bridge.
When the new world is born, they shall awaken and exterminate the old world inhabited.
He couldn't talk any slower.
Now, Mega Man Model 8.
I shall exterminate you.
I shall exterminate you. I shall crush every last one of your
Giant wheel,
lords
yeah,
with
blue
my
wheel gator.
jaws.
That's what he is. Alright, well, I will accept my impending doom and restart with full health. But let's sample this boss. Wait, wait, wait. Oh my god, that actually is Wheel Gator. Okay, there we go.
I have no mercy.
Oh my
on
god, he's got like a ginormous head and a small body, though. Okay. Oh, damn. Yeah, this might not be the best place to be in. So his weak spot is the top of his nose, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this might be a not a close range battle. Then again, maybe it is. Let me use my Giga Powers. Ooh, do I use my sub-tank? No, I'll try without a sub-tank. Ah! No! Let me out! Let me out! Oh, you son of a bitch! I should have used my sub-tank. But I feel like I beat him without it. I feel like I can. The tail is the weak spot? Ooh! Hate being frozen. No, I'm not even gonna try to get behind him. Screw that, I'll shoot him. I meant to jump. Oh damn, the spike wheel was still there. I didn't realize I could destroy them. I was trying to pause so I can use my sub-tank. Fucked up. Massive boss in Mega Man X2 opening. Yeah, kinda. Except he had like giant mace hands. Chomp at me. Shit. Chomp! Yes! Perfect! Did not take damage. Thank you, the opposite of one hit.
Is it you who shall bring about the
I feel like if you get bitten, you will get one shot, possibly, but he is now dead. He will never get the chance. Until, of course, I have to fight them all at the end again. That explosion looks cool. He will never bother anyone again. No Hitman engage. I like that. No Hitman is going to be incredibly rare, I can promise you that. Perfect spot to save. Is it you who shall bring about the new worlds? Oh, what do I do with those electric ones thing? I forgot. I remember those. Those are the blocks we couldn't break. Oh, they're going to tell me now, because now I can do that. We might be able to use Bifrost Jaws to do the trick. Alright, so let's do Spinning Blade. Oh my god, I take up the entire screen. This is ridiculous. Let me charge. Absurd. Alright, let me look at my moves because I didn't read. Ice Fang. Hold R button. Ice Bite. Press and release R button. Oh my god, this thing is so, like, painfully slow, though. Look at this. Like I said, I only like using these boss forms when I have to. That's crazy. You know you gotta beat every boss with no damage. Well, yeah, don't hold your breath on that one. It ain't gonna happen. Or is it? That's strange. This transfer seems dead. Currently in standby mode. Insert initialization key to resume. Initialization key? There's nothing you can do without that key. Let's come back here another time. Don't tell me what to do. Without you tend to rush headfirst in battles, I know it will be a rare moment. Hey, Kratos did the same thing in God of War, and he came out just fine. You got 300 EC. Save. The power of Ultra Instinct. He ain't an alligator, but a T-Rex. Yeah, I noticed that too, because he has, like I said, the giant head, and then the tiny body. I want to see what's over here. Where dost thou lead? Where does this lead? Let's take a look at the map. That I just dropped. This leads nowhere. What's here? Let's see. I don't like transformations that are only usable in very specific instances. You should be able to use them as you wish whenever. Yeah, that's why I don't like to use them. They serve no purpose to me. Come on, that can still hit me. Such a beautiful sword. I would love a replica of Zero Saber, like as a collectible that you can buy, like an actual light up one. That'd be badass. I'm surprised they haven't made that yet with all like the Force FX lightsabers we have and stuff. Come on. I actually saw the other day at GameStop too. They had the Force FX Mace Windu lightsaber. I was so tempted to get it, but it was like $150, and I feel like I could find it cheaper online. And I don't like giving GameStop money. That's my favorite lightsaber. Yeah, but Kratos was the son of Zeus and the God of War. You're just a tiny chick who could transform into a Mega Man. You know what? Girl power. Let me prove myself. All right. Save here. It's a maze going down. Really? I don't like mazes. I'm really just gonna leave the place because go to my other objective. I just wanted to explore. Dude, I want the episode 1 Obi-Wan lightsaber. That'd be cool too. I just like the purple lightsabers. I actually would want, more so than the Mace Windu lightsaber, make a custom lightsaber. There's a website. I forgot what they're called. There's a couple of websites, but there's one. I think it's Saber Force. That could be the one I'm thinking of. They make custom lightsabers. Like you can build the hilt, you can build the whole thing, and they'll ship it to you custom made. One day I'm gonna do that. It's just if you want a really good one, it's like $300-400 easy. So it's not something I'm prepared to do right away. But I feel like that was all pointless. Screw that. No, I didn't mean to do. Actually, let me just reload my save. Because that was pointless exploration right there. I'm Saber Forge is what I was thinking. You're right, not Saber Force. But yeah, I want to order a lightsaber from them. They have some badass designs. I want a truly custom one.
Oh, take that, take that.
Although I will take Samuel L. Jackson's lightsaber any day. Sammy J, as I like to call him. Did you find another place to buy a special edition of Mortal Kombat, or do you have to do a GameStop? I had to. It's GameStop exclusive. Yep. So you have, if you want it, you have to pay GameStop $300. That sucks. That's why I almost didn't get it. Like I really don't like giving them money, but I have no choice. I really want that Scorpion mask. I like how every color lightsaber tells you something about the user. Blue, Guardian, green wise. Yeah, that's something only real Star Wars fans would know. And I like Mace Windu's too, because if you know the lore, you know Mace Windu is he's a Jedi, right? He's not a Sith, he's not a Dark Jedi or whatever, but he's a Jedi that not that he uses Force powers, but that he kind of dips into dark side, or into dark side abilities to influence his Jedi abilities. And he's one of the few Jedi that can do it without succumbing to the dark side, which kind of represents his lightsaber. It's not green or purple, but kind of like a mixture of different colors, and or not green or blue. It's like a mixture of different colors, and you have a purple. It's a rare lightsaber for a rare Jedi. I'm probably looking too deep into it, but those are the things I think about. I love Mace Windu. I would love it if, like, canon-wise, he was still alive somewhere, like, as an old man with, like, a robotic arm and just a messed up face. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go here. Is it just me, or is the music for the teaser trailer of Mortal Kombat 11 so bad and doesn't fit? No, it's awful. I don't like it. I'll admit I might be biased just because I don't really listen to rap music, but just putting that aside, I don't think it fits Mortal Kombat. I just don't. And it's funny because, like, my God, you have some people on YouTube comments sometimes. Like, you get these people that come in that don't know you as a creator. They watch one video and then they'll immediately judge you. I had one guy, the comment somewhere in there from my Mortal Kombat 11 trailer, or my Mortal Kombat trailer impressions video I did. Someone said I sounded like a Trump supporter because I said I didn't like the rap music, and I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into politics, but putting that aside, how does that relate? Like, I have no idea. Like, what a stupid thing, because I didn't like the trailer music? Like, what does that have anything to do with politics? But, you know, that some people have to inject politics into everything. But no, you're not the only one. I hated the musical choice for that. He's like a Grey Jedi. Yeah, he is very similar to a Grey Jedi. Vapad is the word you're looking for, if I pronounce that right. I got a Saber Forge grab bag saber. They go for cheap and sometimes come out like a bandit because the grab bag is a saber they messed up the hilt but still sell them. That's not bad. That's kind of like buying like an open box item at like a Best Buy almost. And that all came to be because Samuel Jackson's favorite color is purple. Yep. That's all there was to it originally, before the lore was established. 7 style Vapad, it mixes dark side ferocity. It's a state of mind using more aggression without succumbing to a dark side. That's exactly it. You know, I should do a video on that sometime. That'd be a fun topic to cover. Mace Windu and his dip into dark side powers. I stick to the theory that the lightsaber color doesn't have any particular meaning, but it's fun seeing everyone come up with different meanings. Yeah, but that's the fun thing about Star Wars, though. It's that people find different meanings in different aspects of the series, you know, and think about it so deeply, when in reality, yeah, it's just a lightsaber color. But that's the magic of it, and that's something I don't like, that Disney kind of, in Star Wars canon, Disney has taken everything and just kind of simplified it. Like, now if you read the Marvel Star Wars comics, some people like this. I hate it. I hate what they did. But in official, like, Disney canon now, the Emperor was the one that influenced the midi-chlorians to create, oh wait, what's this? Hold on. The hell? The Emperor is the one that influenced Anakin Skywalker's birth with no father. So in essence, the Emperor was his father, and he knew from the beginning that Anakin was coming and all this. I hate that. I hate that so much. I like the original Legends. I wouldn't even say explanation, because it's really only been hinted at usually that he was a special creation of the Force as a reaction. So Darth Plagueis, let me take a step back. Originally, Darth Plagueis, Palpatine's mentor, was messing around trying to do that, and he failed. So the Force got pissed, basically, and responded by creating Anakin. Like, it was a miraculous, like, Force-created Jedi, essentially. But now it's Emperor Palpatine did it with his dark side experiment. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hope they undo that, but that's what they did. I'm assuming this is some kind of challenge. I didn't like the trailer, so I'm a Trump supporter. Apparently that's how it works. If you don't like the trailer, that identifies your political affiliations. Was it Leslie Jones? People can be very dumb and biased. That or he was just trolling you. Either way, it was a stupid thing to say. You gotta read the novel Shatterpoint if you're going to do that video, unless Disney has yanked it. I'm not sure if Disney got... I know exactly the novel you're talking about. I don't know if Disney yanked it out of canon. I'm really not sure. Kill up to 100 enemies in 1 minute to... Ooh, sub-tank? Oh, what's the... Okay, so... What is the best, I wonder what the best weapon to use there then is. Maybe Phantom? Use the lock-on sub-weapon of Model A. Oh. Okay, that might work. I'll try that. I hate that Disney can't... Oh, what the hell? Let me in. I hate that Disney canned the EU. That's why I have an issue with the movies. But if you ask morons like Ryan Johnson, it's because I'm a sexist, racist white man. Yeah. I wanted to give it a chance. I gave it a chance that they got rid of the EU because, like I said, the way I see it, it's like comic books. There's different versions, right? So the EU still exists if you want it to. But I like that they pulled some ideas from the EU. Like the whole, God, hold on. Let me do this. The whole Rey and Kylo Ren is very reminiscent. And I'm on the side that they're related in some way. I don't care what The Last Jedi says. But I'm on the side of, hold on. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no, they're very similar to Princess Leia and Han Solo's EU children. You know, Jaina and Jason Solo. It's very similar, like, tones. So I'm kind of hoping that they end up being brother and sister, or, like, cousins. I want them to have some kind of blood relation. Because I'm actually a big fan of that extended universe storyline. But, I mean, that's clearly where Disney got the idea. Oh, come on! I was so close! No! 5 more! 5 more, that's all I needed. That's it. I gotta do it again. Alright, Freemen, I hope you don't mind me using your name. I did a drawing for you on Twitter. I don't mind you guys using my name, because that's my name, so you're good. Drawing for me on Twitter, I'll check it out, definitely, after the stream. You have to do a timeline for Star Wars, just to piss off Disney Star Wars fan. Oh my god, that would probably be the most disastrous timeline for the canon detectives, because if I do a Star Wars timeline, I'm going to mix and match the canon and Legends stuff. So that's how I like to do it. There's a lot of stuff in Legends that's really good. Some of it is shit. I mean, but that goes for canon also. Disney canon, there's a lot of stuff in there that's really cool, but there's a lot of shit too. Have you ever heard of the order of watching Star Wars where you watch New Hope, Empire, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith? It's Kip's Phantom Menace. See, I wouldn't want to watch it like that because Phantom Menace exists. It's part of it. So, I mean, you kind of have to watch it. And it has Darth Maul, who is now super canon, I guess is a word, and still alive in the universe. Well, no, hold on. Let me take a step back. As far as Han Solo is concerned. Or Solo, I mean. So, I mean, if you're going to accept that, like, you kind of have to watch Episode 1. And, not to mention, he's a huge part of Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars. That's definitely a character that has plot armor due to the fan love. Like, you just can't kill him until later. I won't spoil it for people that don't know that. Come on, come on. Come on, almost there. I'm not even looking. I'm just hoping that I do it. Run! Look! Alright. Damn it. Careful when doing the Star Wars timeline. You might get copyright strike by... Oh, no. I'll get copyright claimed for the Resident Evil one, too. It doesn't matter. I'll fight it. And they'll lose. I was so close. I gotta talk to him. I'd be done. I'm so pissed. One! That's such bullshit. No, you know what that means. That means I have to do it now. I feel like Episode 9 will retcon things, hopefully for the better. I think so, because it's clear that people, in general, there are some people that liked it. I don't. I don't like what Last Jedi did to undo, essentially, ideas, you know, mixed into Force Awakens. But I think J.J. Abrams is aware of that, too, and I think he's going to fix... Like, the whole thing with Rey's parents, I know some people are okay with them being nobodies. To me, I don't like that idea. I don't think it makes sense story-wise to why she's so powerful, you know? And the whole thing about Jedis in Star Wars... Disney's trying to go with this whole, like, kid-friendly idea to sell toys that anyone could be a Jedi, which is not, that's not necessarily true if you go, like, into Star Wars lore, dig deep. Everyone has some level of Force ability. That was the whole idea. Not anyone has that fortitude to take that power, and it's enough to be a Jedi. Like, Han Solo, I don't think could have ever been a Jedi, you know? Some people just have a natural... higher ability, but all these clues thrown around with Rey made it seem... this is the perfect way to put it. I did way bad. Oh, God. Let me try that 2 more times. Like, go back and watch The Force Awakens, right? There's a scene. There's one scene in particular that you can tell was done on purpose, where Han Solo is meeting with Maz Kanata, and she says, "So who's the girl?" And he kind of, like, looks at her and leans forward, cuts to a different scene. To me, that clearly meant that there's more to her than was presented initially, and Han knows exactly who this girl is. But now that scene is completely meaningless. So now it's awkward, like, okay, what was that about? And that's what I'm talking about, where just for shock value, they're nobodies. Okay, well, what was that scene about? It doesn't flow well. My unpopular opinion is that Boba Fett and Jango Fett aren't as badass as people think they are. Oh, no, I love them. See, but, okay, I can understand that if you're going just from the movies. But if you take everything else, like comics, video games, like, that fleshes them out way better. Alright. Let me focus on this real quick. Damn it, I'm off to a slow start. No. I feel like they're coming in slower. I'm not gonna make it. You son of a bitch. You know what? I think I might do better with just the gun. Let me try that. Because once at the end they were just using the gun, like, I started getting a lot of them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.